Right, so good morning. It is morning time here in the Philippines. So I don't know if you happen to watch this video and it's afternoon time or night time, your time, but right now it is morning time. So what compels me to create this video is just to correct a mindset. Last night I have been searching about traveling to Dubai because I have been wanting to visit Dubai. It's my dream to be in Dubai. So I came across to a video where it actually talks about providing information about how to deal with an immigration officer at the airport. But for me, it was not about just mainly providing information, but it talks about the reputation of our immigration officers. She actually mentioned about power tripping. So when the immigration officer is not feeling okay, upset, and all that, and it happened that you are the one that officer is interviewing, so there is a possibility, like a huge possibility, that you will get offload just because that person probably is upset, and if that immigration officer doesn't like you. I mean, that's not actually true. And that I really find so unfair, and that is what compels me to create the video. I just want to correct that. To be honest, I have experienced being interviewed by an immigration officer when I went to Singapore way back 2019. So I have to be there for a conference, and I will be providing you information if this is your first time traveling as well. So I don't know, I haven't tried traveling to the US or Dubai and all that, but when I visit Singapore, so these are the documents that you need to secure or make sure. Well, of course, number one is your passport and your travel ticket back and forth. And the third is hotel booking confirmation. And the fourth is, because I will be there for a conference, so I have to, she asked about a little information about what is the conference is all about, and also she asked about my job. So if I have a job, so she asked about, brief information, what type of job that I have. So I have to provide some information to help her understand my situation, because I am working from home and I work directly to a company in the US. But she never asked about like any identification, and also she never asked about bank statement and all that. But she repeatedly asked about how many days I will be in Singapore, even if that is already in my plane ticket, and also hotel booking confirmation that should provide enough information as to how many days and all that. Even the hotel, where is that located and all that, but she has to verify it yourself. So I think that is their way of checking how consistent you are and how quick you are to answer. And I believe that just as long as you're not lying and you are consistent with your answer, as far as I remember, those are the informations that they actually asked about me, and I submitted and I provided to the immigration officer, and I was good to go. She put a stamp on my passport, but to be honest, I have to tell you that I was nervous too. But despite being nervous, I have to, answer that every question with confidence and sincerity, because obviously I know it in myself that I was not lying. And even if I was nervous, but I think they sensed that how consistent I am with my answer and how confident I was. Well, I was being nervous not because I was lying. I was nervous because there is really a possibility that you get offload. That is what so far I heard and upon searching. But I was nervous because you know that you have already paid for the hotel confirmation, hotel booking, airfare, and even the conference. So everything is paid, and Imagine that if you get offload, so imagine the pain when you're not getting refund from all of those. So that is what I was nervous about. But going back to that lady who actually posted that video, what is being unfair? She was being unfair because she knows exactly the reason why she was traveling. So let's be honest. She was traveling to Dubai. She was in a tourist visa, and the original plan really was to go there, and in 3 months she will be finding a job, applying a job in Dubai. And that is unfair because now that she was being offloaded, she was considering that the immigration officers are actually the enemy, because she mentioned that if the immigration officer doesn't like her or doesn't like you, then you will be offloaded. And if the immigration officer is already exhausted and upset, and you happen to be that person that they are currently interviewing, then they will just immediately offload you. I mean, that's not true. And the reason why she was offloaded is because she was lying. I mean, I'm not judging you if you happen to watch this video and you've done that. I mean, you go to Dubai for finding a job there for that tourist visa or that visit visa, and then the reason or the motive behind going there is finding a job. I am not judging you. What I am just trying to accomplish here is that you shouldn't blame our immigration officers if you get offload, because our immigration officers are there to make sure that we travel safely. Their concern is our safety. You know already what is going on, like human trafficking and all that, and that is what they are trying to avoid. And that is the reason why they're being placed there for our good. So they are not our enemy. So I just want to correct that mindset that if they don't like you, if they are exhausted, and then if they're upset and they're interviewing you, then they will just immediately offload you. That's not the case. So again, if this is your first time traveling, and just as long as you know it to yourself that you will be traveling for leisure, you will be traveling there for like a visit and all that, and just want to explore and experience the country, then just be honest. Just as long as you're honest and you can provide enough documents to support that you will be there, and you can support yourself with financially, and you are coming back, then you have nothing to worry about. Again, the immigration officers are there for our good, for our safety. They are not the enemy. So I just want to correct that mindset. Thank you, and